Good morning! Welcome, guys, gals, non-binary pals, to a game called Non-Binary. I don't know anything about it, but let's get right in. Ooh. Do. Okay. Arrow keys. Translated by Mickey. Okay. There's no need, really. Mom's voice wakes you up. Ooh. Ow, I gotta pee. She's talking to Grandma and sounds annoyed. You've just been born, but you can feel all the tensions. You scream. It's the only thing you know how to do if something bothers you. She's hungry, says Grandma, hands clasped on the steering wheel. I'll feed her at home, or she'll throw up. We're almost there. Grandma snorts. Mom as well. You yawn. Your eyes strain to look out the window. Half blind, they recognized halos, figures, outlines that seem like they could be anything. Like you. The car stops. You need help? Food? I could run to the grocery. No, Mom interrupts Grandma. We already have everything, thanks for the ride. It's the least for my granddaughter. Silence. The car moves away. Mom opens the house. It smells stale and of rotten food. Welcome, Eliza. She smiles and shows you the two-room apartment. You suck your finger. I know it's small, but it's just us, honey. Two women against the world, she laughs. Okay, 1.5 for now, but here. She shows you a corner of the room. It's your crib. Here are the stuffed animals, and then look at the carousel. She spins a bunch of pink hanged animals. You try to grab one. Mom smiles and pulls you away. And you protest with your little fists. Are you hungry? She asks, and slumps down on the couch. She brings you to her breast. You know what? You're gonna be the best in school. So you're gonna make me proud. I'll get you a lot of floral dresses because when I was little, I wanted them too. Girls always like floral dresses. She switches positions with you. And then you're gonna be a doctor. Yes. You have doctor hands. Maybe osteotics? Osteotics? I don't know what that is. So you'll make a lot of other moms happy. Although I'll be the one for you. Always. Sigh. The sleep grabs you. And maybe you'll get married to a nice man. You'll let me live with you so I can help with the grandkids. And you can keep working. And if I'm still beautiful. But you're already asleep. In the dream, you see a road from before, the journey you took. But there are no more colors and shapes and all the possible things. There is only blue squares. Weird. Pink triangles. And huge hands crushing and tearing at you, trying to shape you, sorry. Childhood Spring School. Okay. With your feet, you tap an imaginary rhythm on the floor. Eliza, stay still. Mom smiles, but she's a statue. She wants you to be a statue. A beautiful little statue in a floral dress, white shoes, and upswept hair. She spent the entire car ride telling you that you need to make a good impression. that the parent-teacher meeting is an event when parents are judged harshly. That a single mother is always guilty, and because of that, you must not make any mistakes. You think it doesn't make much sense, but you trust her. Look outside. You trust her. But that doesn't erase the boredom. Some guys are chasing each other. That loudmouth Lorenzo brought a ball. They're making teams. Mom? Mom? She ignores you. Across the yard, your classmates are chatting. You recognize Laura, Mirka, Chloe, and an older girl, Emma. Only you have to sit. Can I go to the bathroom? You were in there 2 seconds ago, honey. She sighs and takes your hand. Mommy's scent is so strong, gives you a headache. Oh God, I know that feeling, kid. If you were good then, I'll get you some ice cream. Okay? She hands you a Roald Dahl book, which you unwillingly flip through. Go! Someone yells from outside. Sister Adoloradas. Big voice drowns out the shouts from their classmates. They make promises. Broken. What? They make promises broken the moment the window. What? Am I not reading this right? They make promises broken the moment the window is closed. Oh, okay. The promises break as soon as. Okay, got it. The nun looks out at the small door, calls to your mother. You stay here 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes, okay? And then you'll get your ice cream. You nod your head. How long is that? 10 minutes? You can count 6 breaths. 7. You decide that's enough. You stand up. You join the boys, go to your girlfriends. Join the boys. Lorenzo looks at you, annoyed. Beluca joins you, smiling. Do you want to take my place? He doesn't wait for an answer. Just hands you the ball and runs to the girls. An older boy high-fives you. You hear Marika? Is that how you spell it? Is that how you say her name? Marika and Chloe's idiotic giggles. You're the penalty girl, right? You nod. You nod, barely hiding your pride. It was just luck, Lorenzo comments. Let's test it. Let's see the other boy. Oh. Let's test it, says the other boy. Just be on my team, okay? Stay close to Lorenzo, so we can rattle him. You run like crazy. Your little legs have built up so much energy while you've been waiting on the chair that you now jump around like a spring. It takes you 2 minutes to score. Lorenzo calls a non-existent penalty. You tell him to shut a frog in his mouth. Yeah, fuck yeah! Fuck you, Lorenzo! One more goal and then to assist your teammate. You feel like you're flying. Luca and Lauren cheer for you. You smile. You steal the ball from Lorenzo, who knocks you down. The older boy says something, but you ignore him. You throw a punch to Lorenzo. It's chaos. The boys make fun of Lorenzo for getting beat up by a little girl. You hear Chloe behind you calling out to Sister... I'm gonna call her Sister Addie. Sister Addie, because I don't know how to pronounce her name. You look back. You look at Lorenzo, who is struggling to hold back tears. A hand grabs your shoulder. A very sweet scent invests you. You grumble. Like a deflating balloon, you have stopped flying. The hand is Mom's. Her voice screams that the dress is torn. The good dress. And Jesus Christ, no. The white shoes are filthy. Sister Addie picks on the older boy, who yells at her. Mirka points and laughs. Marika? So sorry if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. That's not something little girls do. You stick your tongue out at her. Mom slaps you in the face. You feel like you're in the middle of a stage and everyone is screaming your name. You want to get off, but everyone asks you, "What are you, Eliza? What are you? Why do you act like a boy? Why don't you dress properly? Why do you curse and hit? Why are you so good at soccer? What are you, Eliza? What are you?" Oh, jeez. Oh, there's more road. Okay, alright. Starting to put the pieces together here. Had a lot of this shit growing up. I had to deal with the same kind of issues. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Not too hard, not too hard. Not too hard! I just had to open my mouth. It's fine. Okay. Teenage. Winter school. From downstairs, only a few laughs. There's strange silence. No one is sleepy, yet the chattering seems to be over. We did it! Sitting at the desk, you pass the cigarette to Chloe with a strained smile. Outside, the city sleeps. The square is empty. Tomorrow morning will be filled with the police trucks, professors, and some rich guy. Maybe a couple of bored journalists. For now, though, the plaza rests. So much for three fucking... I can't say that word. Right? Emma tries hard to sound calm, but she's shaking. I'm proud of you, Bunny. And it's true. Because in spite of your anxieties and fear, Emma, Sailor Moon superfan Bunny, never gave you up. Not even when half the student council insulted all of you in front of everyone. 3 fucking lesbians. Yet you got the okay. Found over 30 willing female students, and the squatting begins. Do you think Marika could really use all of this? Chloe hands the cigarette back to you. At least she'll know she's not alone. And nothing more we can do, I'm afraid. Emma looks out the window. Mirka, suspended after reporting the abuser to the principal. Jeez. And no one willing to do anything about it. And then tomorrow, Lorenzo will be in deep shit. Jeez. One of His Majesty, as well as the Eternal School Representative Lorenzo Shitface Guagalati, will do something useful. Nah. He'll say something about the laws to be respected and need to cooperate with the teachers. Chloe clings to your arm. With his law abiding, we get beaten up. With his law abiding, we get beaten up. He can shove it up his ass. Chloe stares at you, smiling, proud and in love. Emma reads something in her gaze. She never asked you anything, but she knows. I'll go downstairs with Laura and the other girls. Try to get some sleep. You hug her. If you don't feel like it, no one will judge you. What? Love you, Bunny. As the door closes, Chloe kisses you. How are you so cool? I steal beauty from young virgins. Then I'm safe, she replies mischievously. What will your mother say? She asks by laying out a small sleeping bag, so small that you wonder how your body will fit in there. You put your hands on your hips and imitate your mom. Why me, young lady? Because I didn't raise you. I didn't raise you on my own to see you become a hooligan. I can work 2 jobs and one of them is to pay for your damages, god damn it. You joke about it, but you would like her to understand that you do these things for her too. So the stories like hers or Miraca's don't happen again. Oh, okay, so mom was assaulted and that's how I became, I guess. I'm just reading. I might be reading into that too much, but she would only want you to study and volunteer at church. Later on, a good engineer husband. 2 children, an apartment below hers. You imagine her alone, at home, worried, and your heart breaks. I meant about us. Chloe's voice grew low. You get off the desk. What answer is I haven't told her anything yet. Okay, so you're worried that she's gonna have a bad... I mean, she did send you to a Catholic school. Not all Catholics are... I'm guessing it's Catholic, because they said none. Not all Christians, Catholics are bad, but... the way people hear about them, it's usually not the best. My grandmother was one of the most devout Catholic women you'll ever meet. She was so loving and grateful to every day she had. She was one of the only people that ever accepted me. So I do mean not every Christian, every Catholic, every, but, it just depends on the person. But that won't be a problem for her, will it? She even saw the pictures from last Pride. Okay. And it didn't go so well. Okay. As I said, I'm just not sure. Of us? Of me? Chloe looks at you, stopping halfway while undressing. The light highlights from an old scar on her arm and her hurt look. You know there's something you need to understand, but the words go away when you try to grab the thing and talk about it. I love you, and that's all I know. Chloe lays back in silence. But that's not enough for you. You lie down next to her. You look at the filthy ceiling, shoe marks, cobwebs, chewing gum, traces of grease, an exposed beam from which dust falls. I just don't get it. Chloe's voice cuts through the silence of the room. There always comes a time when you put up a barrier and keep me out. I don't want to bullshit you. I'm just keeping you out of what I don't understand about me. So, I don't bullshit you, Chloe. Or, I don't bullshit you. I need more time, Chloe. And is this a shield against me? She lifts your binder a bit. After a full day of torture, your back is in pieces, but you don't want to take it off. Yeah, I know that feeling, kiddo. Her fingers get underneath. You feel like dying. You try to resist. You lift your hand. You lift your hand. She gets up and goes to the window. As somebody who has worn a binder for years, I don't anymore, because it actually gives me claustrophobia now. If you're with somebody who has a binder, or your friend has a binder, or someone you know has a binder, never force them to take it off. It is one of the worst things that you could do. Do not force them to take it off unless it's actually hurting them. Like if they've had it on for too long, or if it's causing a breathing issue in general, or if it's causing any sort of physical issue, it's still, you need to ask permission, even if you're with them, because that could send them into a dysphoric panic, into an anxiety episode. It could be very bad for that person's mental health, and possibly physical if they're on the brink of something more detrimental to their own life. She gets up and goes to the window. You hate when she tries to make you feel guilty. Hate that she always succeeds. This again? You're not a man, Eliza. I would know. They give me, like, hives if I touch them. Your strength is that of a woman. Your moans... It's not for you to decide what I am. It comes out harder than you'd like. You blame it on fatigue, but you also know that you can't take it anymore. That it all hurts you. She keeps telling you that she loves you, but then she always seems to want something you're not. You're right, but this is too hard for me too. Chloe's body returns to yours. She hugs you, but you feel like she's light years away. Away from you. You hold her. There comes this idea, this thought that becomes a certainty. If it ends with her, no one will ever love you again. There's a choice you have to make, or things you need to learn to reconsider, to ignore. Maybe they're not that important, right? When she starts snoring, you're still there, eyes wide open and brain locked on one question. And one question only. Am I a girl? Jeez. All right, hits home a little closer than I thought I would. Gotcha. Her scissors. Yep, got it. Whoops. Didn't back up fast enough, that was my fault. Adulthood. Autumn. You're at the disco. What year is this set in? Are discos still a thing? Because I love that, like, the color schemes and everything of that era. You watch your mom and Chloe talk at the club counter. You still can't get over how things have changed. Mom gestures for you to join her. Chloe was telling me that you two are thinking about going to Spain to, you know. You look at your wife. Oh, you two are married. She this mentioned this motherhood thing only 2 nights ago. Okay. Alright. She already decided that you will have a child, apparently. Oh. That's not something one person should decide. It's just an idea from now or a long process. It's just an idea for now. Yeah. I can't wait to be a grandmother. Okay. Your mother is beaming. She looks around. Oh, sorry. I thought that one was gone. Maybe it's time for me to go now. But I've been happy to help you girls out. She gives you a hug and walks out of the club. Sorry, I can't read. Why didn't you wear the costume I got you? Chloe looks annoyed at your loose sweatshirt. I didn't make it in time. The preparations and all. But she doesn't answer. But she doesn't answer you because you two women... Wait. She doesn't answer you because 2 women approach, dressed as Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi? Rose? I don't know how to pronounce the last name, sorry. They start talking to Chloe about money, politics, and the alderman's daughter. Redeveloping the neighborhood. What's wrong with the neighborhood? You ask without thinking. Chloe elbows you and whispers, "Be nice. They're the ones funding us." You smile at them. You smile at the 2 women who are looking at you. You girls did a really great job. Congratulations, says the fake Portia. Maybe the title was a little Prozac, comments the fake Ellen. Chloe laughs. Chloe laughingly defends the name of the party because obviously Halloween without men was her choice. Like 90% of the girls' stuff. Why? Like 90% of the night stuff. I'm so sorry I can't read today. Whatever. Are you okay? Emma interrupts your thoughts. I hate these people. Ooh. I hate these people. Let's be honest. Emma slips her arm under yours. She's dressed like she got out of the shower, with a giant scarf towel over her hair. Can I talk to you? You cast a glance at Chloe. Who is caught up in revering the couple. The impromptu disco is already full. Hundreds of women jiggling, and dancing and chatting. Jiggling? What? Several of them have the 3 fucking lesbians pin. Chloe will be happy with all these new members. You notice that Emma isn't wearing hers. She drags you out to the back of the club. She catches her breath. She's shivering a little, but you know her well enough to know it's not because of the cold. You pass an arm around her neck. Are you okay, Bunny? I'm leaving the association. It's cold. It's a cold, unexpected blow. You three created it. It was born from the years of squatting and marches, of prides and unauthorized demonstrations against the fascist politician of the day. It's not the project we believed it is anymore. It's not the project we believed in anymore, Eliza. This stuff is... it's something else. It's Chloe's wet dream. She looks over her shoulders. These are people we fought against. What are those two bitches doing here? If we want to survive... Those are Chloe's words, for fuck's sake. You know you're my bestie, right? And you're mine, Bunny. She takes your hands. You're not yourself anymore, Eliza. You're basically just obeying Chloe. Never questioning her. Where's the Eliza who used to say, fuck you, to everyone? The one who was trying to save the world? The one those couch hosted... oh, shit. The one whose couch hosted tons of girls kicked out of their home. There's a cold knock somewhere in your belly, where you've put a self-defense system that has been firing at everything lately, indiscriminately, as long as both of you don't look inside. Ugh. None of these choices are good. You head back inside the club, you let go of Emma's hand. Some people have decided to grow up and some haven't. Oof. To be honest, I agree with Emma. I mean, I don't know the full ins and outs of everything, but what I've seen, I agree with Emma. You let go of Emma's hand, reaching into your tight pocket for a cigarette. Honey, you haven't been well for a long time. I don't know what's going on, but you're smiling less and less, and I'm worried. I want to help you, but I don't know how to do it if... You're interrupted by shouting. You take the opportunity to go inside. You take the opportunity to go inside and see what's going on. Emma's words stick with you. They are not a man. The voice falls into total silence. Even the music has disappeared. Rules are rules, and Chloe's voice is shaking. You know she's pissed. The two hyenas behind her holding 2 martinis. You approach. Laura, never mind, let's go elsewhere. You suddenly recognize the 2 people that are arguing with Chloe. Laura, your old schoolmate, you lost each other after the first year of high school. And Luca, who you can't hear your thoughts. Understand what is that who. You know that in theory, he's in costume, dressed as a blonde, but you also realize that for Luca, that is not just a costume. That cold knock again in your stomach. You go towards Chloe, but Emma gets in the way. I'm gonna guess Luca is trans. This is what must not happen. We are not this. You hear Lauren say something. You hear Laura. Jeez. You hear Laura say something in the tone of someone who is tired of repeating the same phrase over and over again. They are not a boy. They are a non-binary person. They just wanted to be in a relaxed situation for the first time. They haven't left the house dressed like this. She holds Luca near. They were hoping not to get mocked here, at least, but apparently that's impossible. Laura intercepts your gaze, recognizing you. Chloe realizes the woman is looking away. She sees you, and with her eyes, she begs you to give her support. Fuck. You smile at Laura. Greetings, pleasantries. You explain that it's a special evening, that there is no desire to discriminate against anyone. It's just that you've been asked about what? You don't even know at this point. The more you talk, the more there are murmurs, people leaving the club. Luca smiles at Laura. Let's leave, honey. It doesn't matter. Laura looks disappointed. Laura looks disappointed as they leave. Do you know those guys? Chloe asks. Apparently, she didn't recognize them. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Emma walking out. Chase her, but quickly lose her in the crowd. The street is full of people and voices and smells, but not Emma. Why are you chasing her? Chloe screams your name. You quicken your pace. You quicken your pace, leaving her behind. You think back to Emma's words. You betrayed the person you were? And why? While running, your breast jump reminds you that they exist, filling you with discomfort. Your body feels immense, exposed. The gazes of other people ready to judge it, dissect it. To decide through the shapes what you are. All eyes are Chloe's. You lean against the wall. You're out of breath. That makes sense. You're out of breath, and that sense of discomfort, of cold, is there cracking, filling you with words and opinions, promises and veiled threats. Of Chloe wanting you to be her girlfriend, her woman, the mother of her child. There are questions you don't want to hear, because you're thinking about your mom who took 30 years to accept that you're a lesbian, and now you really want to change everything again? Do you want to risk losing her again? You started crying, drained. Who do you have to be for you to be happy? Yeah, that's always a big question. Some people take longer to figure themselves out than others. Like, that's just how it is. Not everybody gets it right on the first try, and that's okay. Oh, jeez. Weird eyeball. What are these shapes supposed to be? Are they supposed to be eyes? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna guess they're supposed to be eyes. Okay. Jeez, I didn't even see that one. Almost got it. Almost hit it. Oh. That made me a nice branch. There's so much. There's so much on screen. So much to pay attention to. I have a short attention span. There's so much. Oh, did I die? No. Shit. Wait, did I die? Eliza, please look at me. Okay. It's Bunny's voice. You struggle to open your eyes. They weigh a ton. You're on your knees, and in front of you is Emma. Shit. How worried you made me. You look for something to say and realize there's plenty of room now in your head. Space for new words. The chill in your belly is gone. Emma? Your friend looks at you worriedly. I'm scared. You start to cry. Can't remember how long it's been since you've done this. You soak Emma's shoulder, holding you, reassuring you. Who tells you that everything is going to be okay. Slowly you catch your breath. You let go of her. You realize how much her friendship was your safe place. Emma, I don't think I'm a girl. She remains silent, touching your hair. Nor a boy. And when I saw Luca earlier, when I saw how happy they were the other way, I thought, that's where I belong. And it scared me. What's the worst thing that could happen to you if it did? I would lose Chloe. What if you kept not looking for an answer to that question? You remain silent. You realize that the alternative is losing yourself. I think I'm gonna need your support, Emma. I'm not going anywhere, honey. But don't call me Emma again, or I will have to start screaming. You point to her costume. Foulard? What? What is that? Messy because of the girl, because of the night, and the running. May I, Bunny? She hands it to you. You ask her to close her eyes. It's immense, and you use it to bind your breasts tight. You make them disappear. Wanna go get drunk somewhere? Emma smiles at you, handing you her leather jacket. If you want, I still have 2 cans of spray streamers, and I know where the 2 rich bitches' SUV is parked. You grab her hand. She picks up her phone, ready for a selfie together. The screen shows your body. Oh! Oh! I'm picking a color! That's my favorite color. That with light pink. Oh, we got some spikeage. Full spikeage. What's this? Oh, more spikes? Yes, more spikes. Ooh. Let's go medium spikeage. Ooh, change the shape. Kind of looks like a flower. Whoa. I think I kind of like that one. And I no longer feel alone. Whoa, that's cool looking. Do I touch it? Oh. Okay. I don't know exactly what's happening. Wait, they all just bounce off. Oh. Okay. Cool. So it's like representing people of all different. That's awesome. Non-binary. Project by a wolf and Ascari. That's cool. That's really cool. The pack is grateful to. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna butcher your names. For the time dedicated to us, the exchange of ideas, and help in broadening our vision of non-binary experiences. Thanks to Mario, who not only helped us as beta tester and filled the inspirations, and food for thought. Oh, it's for a game jam. That's cool. And thank you to the player. We hope the time together was valuable time. If you want to share your experience or opinions, we welcome you on our socials with open arms. That's awesome. Live the other half of the story, live this life again, or quit. We'll go back to the main menu. Oh, it just closes the game. Okay. Got it. Cool. That's really cool. As somebody who's trans, it did ring home a lot, because it doesn't always take the first time. When you think you figured everything out, there's always still more to come, and that's not how everybody is. You can figure it out and get it right the first time, or you can keep figuring out until you piece everything together for the 100th time. Just depends on the person. I do want to say though, as I said, I am transgender. I'm a trans man. This channel has let me voice that kind of stuff. It's one of the reasons that I wanted to go ahead and start doing the channel with Haas. This was a way for me to like piece everything together as I went, so I can record how my voice sounds this amount of time on testosterone, because we did start the channel before I started taking it, if you haven't been here for that long. And if you're new from this video, good morning, welcome. Come along for the ride. it's been a long journey. I grew up in a place where it wasn't, this kind of stuff was not talked about, and if you fell into those around certain people, it was not a good thing. Like, I never got beat up. I was out as soon as I like started to figure things out. I came out, and not because I had a caring family that supported me all the way through. I mean, I was never kicked out. I didn't have my life threatened because of it, and I am very fortunate on that front, whereas not everybody unfortunately has that. But if you fall into any binary spectrum that isn't what you were quote unquote assigned at birth, just know that you will always have a safe place here. We will never judge you based on your gender identity, your sexual orientation, the color of your skin, race, ethnicity, anything like that. We will never judge you, because that's not something you can change. You are who you are. You be who you be. Whichever way you want to say it, just be you. And just remember, it does get better. As somebody who has come a long, long way, and used to think that it would never get better, it does. It will always get better. So if you need to voice anything in the comments, whether that be you being loud and proud of who you are finally, then go for it. If you have anything to say, to clap at, when it comes to trans people, which non-binary falls into the trans community, come at me. I guarantee you don't want to deal with me. I've deemed myself as a safe place for many years, and that's because I have no care what somebody has to say when it comes to me or other people like me. I don't care enough about you, and I don't care if it gets me in trouble. You are who you are, and if somebody's gonna hate you for being you, then let them hate. It doesn't matter. You didn't matter to them, and if they miss you, then they need to show that they changed, because you're not the problem. It's them. You were in a safe place, a safe community here. And if you ever need to talk, our comments are always open. Just thought I should make that well known, well aware. And I hope you guys have a great day or night, depending on what time you're watching. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'd like to remind that I say that because not everybody has somebody that will tell them happy birthday or congratulate them on being alive today. Because it is a huge thing. If you're feeling down, you feel like nobody cares about you, we care about you. That goes for everyone. Everyone that is judged based on something they can't control. Obviously, that comes with limitations, but your orientation has nothing to do with that. You are safe here. You are loved here. We love having you. You mean the world to us. Thank you for being here. Have a safe flight home. We'll see you next season.